Hey guys, welcome to the Stay Session, the sessions you always want to say.
That was terrible.
That was absolutely terrible. We expect you guys need to bring some energy to it. You guys, But anyway, hey guys, Stay Session. We got a lot of people here for this one, and
Kiwi.
we got Kiwi, Shawnee Boy. We've been here before, but who's this person? Tell us who are you?
It's the GOAT, the greatest ever do it.
My nephew.
Yep.
It's my nephew. Sleepy Ghost on Xbox, if anyone plays that still.
Nami or Nami Boy. And then Shawnee Boy back, and we have a pretty special topic for you guys here today. And we're all a bunch of gamers, and we want to know what truly makes a gamer. All of us have different definitions. What gives you respect as a gamer or in the gaming community? And who wants to start off? Tell me.
I think one of the newcomers should start off. Kiwi.
That's a good point, Kiwi. That's a good point.
Man, she cooked up right there.
She wanted to eat the microphone.
Namir, you go ahead. Just let us know. So, like, what in your opinion would make a gamer a gamer?
Okay.
Like, is it something as simple as I played a Soulsborne game, I beat it in the hardest difficulty game?
I only play Souls game, but I am the master at the Souls game. Or do you gotta play a lot? Do you have like Thanos with the Infinity Stones? Do you need a lot on your gauntlet?
Okay. I feel like what makes a person a gamer is somebody who puts just enough dedication in there. You know, they put the time, the effort, the work into playing the games. They really love what they do. And they can do it anytime. I feel like that really makes you a gamer. You can just sit there and play and enjoy yourself.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
If I put 5 hours into CSGO, does that make me a pro? Or does it make my word valuable?
Say you go into CSGO, you clean house. Are you a gamer?
What about Spot Mop Simulator? Spot Mop.
Yeah.
Was that a job simulator game?
Yeah.
Spot mob.
Or the trading card simulator. You're managing a card store, card shop.
I seen that one.
Yep.
So are you a gamer if you're a master at that?
I would say you're a gamer.
If all you play is like, there are really crappy horror movies that come out year after year.
Yep.
They're like sometimes they'll get released in theaters, but no one knows about them. But say they have some like on PC.
Yeah.
Hey, and I know Markiplier, he did a big series. Shout out to Markiplier.
Yeah.
Who doesn't know Markiplier at this point? But
Markiplier.
But he mainly has a series called 3 Scary Games where he just finds very crappy horror games and very indie horror games and plays them. If you played nothing but those, you a gamer?
I say yeah.
I would say yeah. Especially if you like can enjoy playing that and you can come back to that and you just have a fun time doing that, I would say you're a gamer. I agree. If you can sit there and enjoy it. And
Sean, have any more input besides I agree?
No.
I like how I put the mic to him like, oh, he's about to cook. No. Oh.
No, Misa Superman, no.
But that was something that keeps getting brought up on the internet a lot is what makes a gamer a gamer? And part of me, that's the conclusion I've came to, where it's a gamer is someone who just likes game. You can play one game, you can play a million games, and that's really what makes you a true born gamer.
Yeah, because I think there's levels to being like a gamer, because it's like naturally, if you're just starting out, as example in that YouTube video with that guy saying easy or hard, it's like if you never played games before, or if it's a game you've never experienced, like for example, if I never played Dark Souls, but I found a way to make it easier so I can actually enjoy it, or how me and Dr. Fire Esquire over here like to do, we go in X-Men Origin Wolverine, right? And it's like to get the actual feel of being Wolverine, you put it on easy so you can go like rip and tear and rip.
Oh, yeah.
You're just the same with Doom as well, because but if you never played a game and you play one of those things, it just makes it easier for you to get into.
Because I'd like to expand on that a little bit, because that it's a little bit more than that, because it's like you like feeling lore accurate to the characters. Now the thing is, I've beaten Doom Eternal on normal mode, but at the same time, it's just really, it is kind of difficult. It's actually kind of a difficult game in its own right. But then, and you play easy mode. The thing is, later in the game, You keep finding like reports. You keep finding these voice reports, and it's basically this woman. She's saying how humanity came with all of its weapons, all its technology against the horde from hell, and they could do nothing. All of humanity's best soldiers, all of humanity's best technology, weapons, everything, their best tactics, nothing. The second they killed one, 3 more spawn. The second they killed 100, 1,000 more. 1,000, a million. So every time they could do absolutely nothing, and the whole lore of the game is they pray for a savior, one man, and the thing is, you are that man. You are Doom Guy. I am spitting. I am drooling and spitting while I'm saying this. Shows how much I am. Shows how much I'm into it.
He's hungry for the rip and tear.
But yeah, that is the thing. She even says he cut through them like a sickle. We put them down, and hundreds more spawn. He puts them down, they stay down. And because that is Doom Guy. Because I never liked the lore of just thinking Doom Guy is basically just like a Space Marine version of like the Punisher or something like that. I always liked it. There is something special, significant about him to where, or no matter what, there is something he has that keeps him down. Yeah. It's rage-fueled anger mixed with demon energy he's been infused with that makes him literally too angry to die. And the best way to experience that is easy. Normal mode, it's like, I don't like, because in harder difficulties, you have to basically think of yourself like a tactician. Okay, if I do the missile here, I slingshot over here, I boom this guy, his head off, throw this grenade over here, or will you shoot it off your shoulder? Yeah. You shoot this grenade over here, put him on fire.
Imagine if they had a mechanic when you're like switching weapons and it actually like boomerangs out and beams somebody.
See, that actually kind of had something like that in the new one, except it was like a turret gun. And to where when you're fighting someone and the weakest one it locks onto, and it just deletes their health bar.
But things in Doom, the Dark Ages, right?
Dark Ages, yeah. Did I say Eternal? I meant Dark Ages if I did.
I was just trying to clarify because I was like, because I know Doom, the first one, and Doom Eternal, you're like Bugs Bunny zipping and zapping everywhere, but Doom, the Dark Ages, you're over here just like me, Rock, I go slow.
We've kind of talked about it. Yeah, we talked about that in the last one. That was a little disappointing, but basically all those games, they're the funnest to me on easy mode because then you feel like the lore accurate Doom Guy.
Meanwhile,
so,
like in Wolverine,
but the thing is now, do I have less credibility in that genre now or in amongst the community because I like playing it on easy every time I do, just because it's the most fun?
I think it's more about which part of the game you think is fun. So it doesn't matter which difficulty you play the game. It's matter are you enjoying it in general. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't matter if you only spend like 5 hours, 10 hours, God, 100
what about
hours.
5 minutes though?
Okay, 5 minutes. Then you need to get a refund.
Close the game.
Then you need to get a refund for the game. Because
at that point, you just open the game.
You still gotta try. If you don't like it, get your refund. But
so Steam has a policy, and you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
the refund policy.
Is that 2 hour thing? Over 2 hours,
you
get
2 hours, and you like. There's another prerequisite. I think it's like 2 hours, and you have to have like played it within 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So like, do you think 2 hours is enough time to like clarify? This is off topic, by the way.
It really just depends on the game because sometimes there's games that don't really let you start. Some might even have like heavy. Someone might just spend 5 hours just doing customizations on their character before they even start the game.
Because that actually shows like Resident Evil 9 came out, which is amazing, by the way. 10 out of 10 is amazing experience. But the Resident Evil games, they're not typically that long. They're only about like maybe 8 hours, even less. For like Resident Evil 2 Remake, 4 hours for one playthrough, but you have multiple playthroughs to go to.
Gameplay or
straight gameplay?
Okay, no side objectives.
Well, the thing is, Resident Evil 2 Remake doesn't really have a lot of side objectives. The side objectives are what you choose to go for. Like the shotgun and everything, you can choose to just leave the shotgun, not get it. And all the side objectives are basically you getting better stuff and better equipment. But if you know where all the main items are, how to juke the zombies, it's a short game. You could probably beat that game in less than 2 hours. But But at the same time, each playthrough is only about 4 hours because you can play the game technically 4 times for about a 12-hour experience if you really want to get that deep about it. But at the same time, what's different between playing that game for the full 8 hours, but then going over to like an RPG that has 100 hours into it, like Persona? Yeah. That is base minimum 100 hours gameplay. Even if you get like the broken DLC Personas, that is still like a 100-hour investment. Okay. So what basically makes a difference? Is it just playing the whole experience, or for something like that, is it getting enough hours into it?
It's just a matter of enjoying it, in my honest opinion. It doesn't matter how long you play the thing. It's a matter, are you enjoying it? If you're not enjoying it, don't play it.
But what about one of them situations? Oh, then this is like me asking you directly. Have you had a game where you didn't enjoy it right away, but then like as you were playing it, maybe however long it took you to get into it, like you just started liking it? Because like for me, my entire first playthrough of Elden Ring, I did not enjoy it. But then as I was playing it by myself and walking around being like, oh, there's some side stuff.
True.
I don't want to fully commit to a new game plus just yet. So I was like exploring, just trying to find some side bosses or gear I didn't get yet. Yeah. And I was like, then I started enjoying the game. But you know how many hours that was?
Several hours.
No, it's 285.
I have almost 500 hours into it.
I'm gonna say I still have yet to be on doing.
Mm-hmm. I don't even think. Have you beat Godric yet? The dude who puts the. Okay.
Yeah, I beat him.
Okay, because in my opinion, that was honestly I had the same experience as you because me and you our group, we found like a glitch that allowed us to get like infinite runes, and we just kept beefing up our buddies. We beefed ourselves up to like level 300, but then I was actually kind of disappointed with the game because I was still dying relatively easy, and I expected to come in like a big tank, just like I can tank anything. Then I went to Kaled, and the big dog went. And I'm just like, okay, maybe not.
Yeah.
And it's like, it still does way too much damage. It's like, so that really shows. It doesn't matter how much you level up. It matters the experience you get with it.
Ooh, don't even talk about New Game Plus 9. It don't matter how cool you are. They're going to be like, oh, that's cute.
Actually, in New Game Plus 9, as long as you've upgraded your stuff, you can still cheese everything.
Yeah, I know, but like if you don't have the experience, like if you were just to go pure bait, like play just off of your, like, oh, I got strong. I can use every weapon now. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to start hitting.
That's why my favorite, people think I'm crazy sometimes. My absolute favorite thing to do is a Wraith, which is basically the equivalent of like my favorite. It's not my favorite skin in Bloodborne, but it's the same. It's the same concept. I think also in Dark Souls 2, I don't remember, but it's waste of skin, which basically means you start off the game, all stats are completely even. Dang, that's a loud pop. I wonder if the audio caught that. Can you move your legs? Oh, you can move your legs. I wonder if you paralyze yourself. That'd be so funny.
Boss might be worse.
I might tear up your bad Yu-Gi-Oh cards and you couldn't stop me.
Dark Magician cards?
Dark Magician. Everything else can be left alone. Dark Magician.
I recreated that.
You recreated it?
Yeah, but anyway, we're getting off topic.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Elden Ring, last thing I'll say is Elden Ring, my favorite thing to do is do the Wraith, where you have no investment in any skills. It's all 10 across the board. Yeah. Because in my opinion, that is the easiest thing to mold into whatever you want. Yeah. So... but then once you get that experience of making it yourself, you learn the game is actually not as hard as you think. Because like I said, we beefed ourselves up super big, and I thought that's what you needed to do to beat the game. Otherwise, you're cooked and you can never do it. You only need to understand the upgrade system and, just dodging and hitting.
And what your weapon does.
Yeah, you need to understand what your weapon does and what scales to it.
You can't use the freaking staff staff one hand, guts a sword in the other hand, and expect to be successful and use it at its full potential.
Technically, you can. It's harder, but that's the greatest thing with Souls games. It's you could go as Wraith, upgrade nothing. You can still beat the game. Granted, you're not going to have a fun time unless you're a masochist and just like that, but you can.
You mean like you with Bloodborne, but continue.
Me with Bloodborne, and dude, Bloodborne's the easiest game in the world to me. Like, I can beat that game in less than 5 hours. And it took me a year to beat it the first time.
That is dedication right there.
That right there.
And I told him, we've talked about it, but he was stuck on one of the DLC bosses, like the very first DLC boss. And what had happened was he wanted me to help him, but I was with my strength build, which is a build I wasn't, used to doing. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to come back. I'm going to restart a game and come back. He goes, that's going to take a lot of time. I'm like, no, it'll take me like less than a day. So immediately he got off the game because he had to go to work, and I started grinding. And then immediately the next day, I'm like, yeah, I beat the entire game again, and I got at the build I'm most comfortable with. So yeah, let's get in here and get him. And he's just like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm surprised myself that I did that too. It just, in my brain, it didn't seem that long. So I'm like, I can do that. And I just did it.
Wow.
They say it's 40 hours plus because they expect you to die to the bosses a lot.
Yeah, I'm messing.
That's some crazy stuff. But Sean, it looks like you got something you want to add. You got anything you want to?
You need to touch grass. You need to go outside.
That's fair.
I mean, there's grass in Elden Ring.
That is insane.
That's not the same thing.
It is the same. It's green. You can push it aside.
Get some sun, man.
You need to go outside.
I got Sunny D.
Any loopholes? He's trying to fight.
You need to go outside.
Open the blinds.
Yeah.
Maybe you can absorb it like a plant.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis.
Go to a restaurant. Go somewhere.
Dave and Buster's just to play more games.
It's just like main event arcades.
I'm messing.
Like laser tag.
Actually, me and him went to Andretti's, and they have a lot of like modern, up-to-date games that would be in Dave and Buster's or / main event, and it's like go-karts, VR sets, and stuff like that. It's actually kind of clean. The go-karts are kind of disappointing in my opinion, but all the loops and curves and stuff.
Well, it's go-karts. What do you expect?
Go-karts,
Yeah.
K1 speed. You can crash and take somebody out there.
Dude, later this month, if we all got some free time, we might want to check it out.
Oh, absolutely. But it's very expensive.
But anyway, let's bring it back to game. We're so sidetracked sometimes.
It's easy to get sidetracked.
I know we all are the most intelligent people in the world, but our brain cells just melt with each other.
Yeah.
I am not the most intelligent person.
I'm gonna say collectively we have.
I said we're so intelligent, not the most intelligent.
Maybe 2.5.
No. We all have 2 brain cells, but it's split in half, so we all get like half a brain cell.
But keep that.
There's no thoughts behind that brain.
You are absolutely correct.
But anyway,
So,
let's get back to topic.
since
Bruce.
We're on that topic, right?
We're on the topic, yes.
How about either of you two guys? What is like some games that you would think is, so we'll make it easy. A game that's like you can take easy and enjoy it, and a game that you don't mind playing on hard. So like for me, example, Halo, Legendary, Lasso, I'm in it. I'm gonna kill myself every time. I hate it. I want to get burned alive. An easy game, like I said, X-Men Origin Wolverine. Then him, Doom, hard, I guess if you count Dark Souls games hard. Then that.
Yeah, Dark Souls games, because they don't really have difficulty saying Souls likes have starting to become, and that's fine, I guess. But then again, it shouldn't be expected of Souls games to always have a difficulty slider. But anyway, Sean, you look like you had something.
Prototype 1.
You dropped your mic, bud.
I know. I'm so glad someone made.
I played both the prototypes too.
Yeah, but you said you have second. No, what's the infamous Second Son?
Never played any of those.
You never played.
Is it better?
Xbox boy, remember?
I think Infamous was a PlayStation exclusive.
Prototype. My brain hurt.
I said prototype.
Collectively, brain cells going to 1/3.
I played both prototypes.
See what I mean by our brain cells just melting? Like prototype, Infamous. Do they sound the same?
No, they're not the same. But the reason why I connect them to be the same is because they actually released around at the same time, and they were each other's competitor. And I have both of them.
Were they really?
Yes. Prototype was and Infamous were like battling each other for like superhero fantasy games.
Yeah.
Prototype is nowhere near super.
I know, but super powered.
Yeah, it was kind of one of the first ones that did superpowers.
I know one of my buddies back in the day is the one that recommended it to me, and I was just surprised how much you can just mow people down.
Oh my god!
Like I picked up a car, and all I did, because they have achievements, like it kill like 100 people within 5 seconds. You pick up a car, go on the sidewalk, and just.
My favorite thing to do, Prototype 1, is when you're like, hey, look, it's Alec Mercer! And they just mow this random innocent person down with
Oh my god. Or like the town just suddenly gets attacked and they're like, oh, it's Alan Mercer. I'm like, I didn't do any of this.
It's Alex Mercer.
Or Alex Mercer. God damn it.
The Mercer effect. Okay.
They're actually bringing it back.
I heard 3's coming out and I got so excited. And I was like,
I heard, in my opinion, those games were not that good in retrospect. They're just a power fantasy type of game.
but
As long as you're having fun with it.
That's true. As long as you're having fun with it, but also kind of want some quality with my game. But that's just me.
Another game I would suggest is Hogwarts Legacy.
Hogwarts Legacy. I can't play that game.
Why?
Spiders.
Oh, yeah.
And, like they're going to be like this in my.
That you should never play
Grounded.
the Womb.
Oh, come on, I got you through Bloodborne.
Do not play Black Myth Wukong then.
Uninstalling that much on my computer.
But come on, man, I got you through Bloodborne.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's a great story too. We were in Bloodborne, right? And he was. Like, all right,
well, the thing is,
don't freak.
Yeah, I was guiding him through because we were on PlayStation. I had him on the chat, and I said, hey, we were getting him through. It's like the final area before like the last boss, the Nightmare Frontier. And he actually gets to the castle. I'm like, okay, dude, before you walk in, I promise you, don't freak out. We will get through the. I was almost like holding his hand like virtually, like, dude, don't freak out. We will get through this. He looks up. He's like, oh hell no, dude, don't panic. If you don't move, they won't see you.
But then, like naturally, because my brain's over here, I go from this to, oh yeah, I'm a.
He goes, oh yeah, I'm big boy.
Wait a minute, have you even finished Black Myth Wukong?
I haven't even started it. Now I don't want to.
I uninstalled Black Myth Wukong just because I wasn't.
It takes a long time to get there.
Oh, thank God. That doesn't make me feel better. Because
honestly,
if he just told me it takes about 4, 5, 6 hours to get through a game if you're good enough. Imagine I'm getting in there, I'm getting my Goku imitations. Wop.
Honestly, I almost quit the game before I even got to the
Okay,
point,
that makes me feel no more bad.
I enjoy it. I'd say give it a try.
I'm gonna mod it so that way I can have Jetstream Stem and Goku in it because that just sounds hilarious. But if I can take the spiders out, I will try. If not, I'm not just gonna be closing my eyes and button mashing.
Personally, I actually uninstalled the game just because I realized it was one of those games I just wasn't having fun with. It was another one of those games I've tried, and I beat several bosses. I'm just not having fun with the gameplay loop. I'm just not having fun with it.
That's fair.
Like I said, if you're not enjoying it, you don't play it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not,
don't force yourself to play it.
I'm sorry, but if someone no balls me or say I can't do something, I gotta prove it wrong.
Then yeah.
I'm like, if you tell me no balls, you ain't gonna finish this game. I'm like, clear my schedule. I ain't doing nothing.
Okay.
You can't beat Persona.
No balls. You won't play Grounded.
I already did. That's how I knew I hated it. Grounded 2 is
no
scary.
balls. Play Gollum.
No balls. I'm no ballsing myself to play Huntsman.
Actually, that's better. No balls. Play Spider Simulator.
That's Huntsman.
Yeah, I guess that also Huntsman. Yeah.
Because they're just basically that game where there's like giant huntsman spiders, trap doors, ogre space, web weavers. I'm sitting there. I watch someone play it. Oh, and there's a triantula. Don't forget the triantula. And when they
Triantula?
Exactly.
I think that's the reason why
Triantula. Yeah, no.
And I sat there. You don't understand.
Tarantula.
He's never going to Australia.
The fangs on that thing is the size of your character.
The fangs on that thing?
The thing be thangin'.
The fang be thangin'.
But beside the point, it was your turn to say some games out there. Because you said Prototype and you said Hogwarts. Yeah. Our boy Wick, God rest his soul, he is still alive.
Why God rest his soul? Damn. Why God rest his soul if he's alive?
This happened
because he works so much, man. Just like all of us, you know, he needs a break too. But he said that game is really good. But he was like, "I'll stream it for you," and then like so you don't have to watch the spiders. And I'm like, the minute I see a leg, I remember the movie when all of them was flying out. I walked out the theater. Couldn't do it.
What movie?
The Harry Potter one. When they went into the thing and it's this giant spider, like, and I was like,
I'm guessing you didn't finish this Lord of the Rings series.
Oh, I never watched it, and now I'm not going to.
Actually, it's the last one that has spiders.
Oh, thank God.
Spider-Man is your favorite hero, yet you have arachnophobia.
Spider-Man.
There's a difference.
The Iron
I guess they're more humanoid. Yeah, you said you would crack a humanoid spider lady.
You right?
Let's move on from that. Your games that you were going to mention.
Okay.
Sean really wants to move on from that.
Yes.
Sean, come on. I had to hear about it. You got to hear about it.
Hey, bro.
I will kill you. Right
Imagine
now.
how the spider webs are made afterwards.
I don't want to know. Your game.
Okay. Man. All right. My games, honestly, on hard difficulty, right? I had to go with what is it called? Cars. Wait, I think it's 2.
I'm not saying. Did you really just say Disney cars?
Disney Cars. Yes.
The one
Right.
that's nothing but driving.
Yes.
And if you crash into someone, they're
Wait,
like,
no,
"I'll
wait,
get
hold
my
on, hold on.
insurance on
Hold
you."
on, hold on. Wait,
It gets serious.
Are you
okay?
telling me ka-chow right now?
Ciao. Yes, it gets serious, okay? I would play that game on hard mode with my eyes closed while driving backwards, okay? That game is a 10 out of 10 masterpiece, okay? It really gets you immersed in the world. And it just,
I can't tell if he's being serious or not.
I mean, it's so
What
serious.
the hell
I'm
are you
serious.
feeding this guy?
I'm not feeding him. What do you mean?
Speak.
I mean, Sonic. I mean, dude, Sonic Unleashed is his favorite game of all time.
Sonic Unleashed, I would play on easy. That game, it's a love-hate relationship.
I heard
so
that
much.
game's controls is very frustrating.
It's
Is
very
that the one
frustrating.
where he turns into like a werehog?
Yes.
I got stuck on that. It was like
Phoenix.
it was like in the.
You know what's kind of funny that you don't get to play as a super werehog, but you.
I don't
that
think
was
he.
stupid.
I don't.
The
No, we don't know if he
hardest-
can go super in.
The hardest level.
That was something that disappointed me at the end. Like I wanted to see him.
That China.
Yeah, no, okay.
I was like, fuck that.
see, okay, that's why I'm saying I would play it on easy because I got stuck on.
The what?
It was a
basically-
Chinese level.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
go to China and you fight this. I got stuck on.
Like the Phoenix?
Yeah, you fight like a phoenix. I got stuck on that part. Could not get past it.
Oh no, it was just it was
That thing is like the
it
funnest
was-
boss fight. So easy. All you do is pick up a barrel and throw it at it.
No, it wasn't that part. For me, it
Oh,
was
it's
like
trying to get to that-
getting to the boss.
Yeah. Oh no, you can't.
Just that-
Get to that part.
the
is so
Have you
difficult.
played Sonic 06?
I've only played the Sonic Unleashed.
Don't play Sonic 06. If you think those controls are difficult, son,
Yeah.
you'll launch yourself off the map and it'll crash.
Well, the thing is with Sonic Unleashed, it's like, hey, we have an actual Sonic game. Nope, it's a 3D brawler.
Yeah.
Like out of nowhere,
Well-
where he has strong and stretchy powers.
Yeah.
Mr. Fantastic.
But then,
quality.
then it switched to day mode, and then you get like your generic Sonic game.
Generic, that was good.
But no, it was no. It's not that. Like day mode was so fun, especially hitting all the perfects, seeing the S at the end. Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, my favorite is like emotes at the end where it's like it all depends on what rank you get.
Yeah.
And his S, he's doing like a full breakdown, like yeah, I'm the best. And the last one or like the worst one, E, he's just like I could have done better.
I like the little trend on TikTok where people were actually taking that Sonic end screen and they were like succeeding at life. D.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
D. D.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like
yeah.
let's go gambling. Oh dang it.
Yeah, no, it's so funny. Like they take the Sonic results, but they add it to like life aspects. Oh yeah, no, it's hilarious.
Okay, so now we all played the game. Y'all know what game I'm thinking of.
What game were you thinking of?
And this game is super fun, easy, and way more chaotic on hard. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Diving.
Diving.
Helldivers 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is like the best form of chaotic fun. Honestly, hey, I've read an article saying that game should not have worked, but because it's such a different formula from the first one, like I can't even find. I've never even looked up footage of the first one, but I've heard it's just massively different.
Consider
It is.
Do you know what Halo Wars is?
New.
It's a real-time RTS game.
Oh wait, I knew it's an RTS game. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah,
It's similar to it's a top down.
yeah.
Yeah, real time strategy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Not all top downs are real-time strategies.
it's similar
Yeah,
to how
it is not.
you would watch. It was like that one Halo Spartan game that was like top
Spartan
down.
Assault.
Spartan Assault.
Yeah, like
Oh yeah, you control it, but
Yeah.
because it was an iPad game.
Yeah, it was
it's like,
very much like it almost felt like a Diablo.
But now, are you a true Halo fan if you knew or didn't know about that iPad game?
you're not.
You're not a real Halo fan if you didn't know about the iPad game?
I didn't know. I
Okay,
was even
to be
on
fair,
iPad.
I'm a Halo fanatic. I downloaded trivia apps just to test my knowledge, and I smoked everybody every time.
That's like me as a Pokemon fan. Except Except I don't like gauges. Like, you're not a real Pokemon fan unless you know
every single Pokemon name.
every single type. You know how they all interact.
See, I am proudly a hardcore Halo fan, but I'm not a fanatic yet because I don't know every name, make, and model of the guns.
Yeah.
I've never read.
I guess I would be a kind of a Pokemon fanatic, even though I don't know all the side games. I know all the main series games.
Yeah. I'm like mid-level Pokemon.
Now, Namir, what's the two types that resist each other? The only two types in the game. You use type number 1 on type number 2.
What's the only type that doesn't have a connection with, or that doesn't have a collab with dragons and Pokemon?
What?
What is the only typing that doesn't have a dual type with dragon? You can't answer it. Only he can. It's really easy though.
Hold on, I know this.
It's connected. I'll give you 2 hints. And the first hint, it's connected to one of my favorite Pokemon.
I'm gonna have to go with.
Wait, is that right?
A fish?
I think that's right. Yeah.
What is it? A fish?
Out of all the types, what type doesn't have one with dragon?
Let me make sure that's right.
I'd say, is it steel?
No.
Yeah, there's Duraludon, dude.
I think wasn't he introduced in Sword and Shield?
Yes.
The one that looks like he has armor, but he's like.
No, he just looks like a skyscraper.
Oh.
Yeah, and he has an evolution. Yeah. Okay.
I think that dragon fighting thing I just said.
Anyway, back on topic.
But dragon fighting does have a type.
Yeah.
No, but the one that's what I was saying. The one from Sword and Shield is dragon fighting. The one I'm talking about is super easy if you think about it.
Oh, it's dragon normal. There's no dragon.
No, they're Grandpa.
Grandpa.
Do you want the actual answer?
Because I know this on Dragon Fairy,
Hey, I'm gonna give you the answer. What's a gnat?
Dragon Bug.
Yeah.
There's no
Yep.
dragon.
We don't
bug.
have any dragon bugs.
Everyone thought that Vikavolt was going to be one,
Yeah.
but everyone was disappointed when it wasn't.
Yeah.
Hopefully, this new generation introduces a dragon bug.
Hopefully.
But like Sean said, back to the script. Even though we don't have one, it's off the dome. Call us Juice World.
I need you to sit in the corner and think about your life.
I don't like to.
I want you to.
No.
It's
Yeah.
not healthy.
That's how I end up playing Huntsman, and then I'm gonna be sitting here going.
But anyway,
You should play Burn It
I-
with Fire.
but then I got a topic for y'all. And this comes from more opinions on gaming. And I've talked to you guys a lot about. I haven't talked to you that much about
We
it.
should get their view because they're the guest stars today. Along with
So-
me.
And so the basic thing about any game is when you're a gamer, like what makes your opinion on a game valid though? So say this. I've always said that I've kind of changed my view on this a little bit, but I used to be an extremist. If you didn't play a game, or even for a movie, if you didn't watch the movie, you can't have that strong of opinion whether it's good or bad because you didn't play it or you didn't watch it. And then you guys brought up some other interesting factors, like you can watch streams of it, you can and see it. And you say, hey, you can understand what the gameplay is even without playing it. I had to heavily disagree because you can't and feel it without playing it. But what's your guys' thoughts on that?
Personally, you gotta play it. But if it's from a company that, like say Ubisoft, they currently do not have a very good. They haven't really made many great games, and the ones that they relied on that were really good, they kind of
Drove into the ground.
they kind of drove it to the ground, and you kind of predict what kind of play style it's going to be.
I remember Valhalla was coming out, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and everyone's like, oh yeah, we're going to get like the next Skyrim, yeah. It comes out and it plays like Assassin's Creed. People are like, well, what the fuck? This just plays like Assassin's Creed, but with Vikings. Like, no shit. No.
It's like that's the whole point.
I think it's really cool how Assassin's Creed is actually not about Assassin's Creed anymore.
It's not about Assassins no more.
Yeah, because
That's kind of the reason why I stopped playing, because I was like,
But then, does that mean every new game that comes out, can you now have a good opinion on it if you didn't play it? Like Assassin's Creed Shadows, can you call it good? Can you call it goated or trash? But you didn't play it.
I just think there's better versions of it.
Yeah, because you got Ghost of Tsushima, Ghost of Yote, Rise of Ronin. Even though like the story is decent, the gameplay is trash, but the swordplay top tier. Dog.
For Ubisoft, for example, Shadows. I wasn't gonna buy it because I was personally based on the company's reputation, and I played Assassin's Creed 1 through fucking Valhalla. I played it all. I didn't finish Origins.
Even Syndicate?
Yes, and Syndicate.
Oh.
Hey man, I think we need to take a commercial break.
Yeah, we just take a commercial break and he's no longer here.
I never finished Origins. I got like a quarter or halfway through, and I was just like, I'm done. This is a. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I tried playing that too because I asked for it for my birthday, and it was pretty bad.
It was
my favorite.
It wasn't bad per se. It was just like too much space.
I thought it was pretty bad, mainly because I remember there was a side quest where you talk to some woman. She has an elderly father, and the guy's looking for his book, and she says, "By some miracle, you find it. Thank you." You go into a cave, you kill all these robbers, and like, oh, here's his book. It took like 5 minutes. You come back, and the dude's dead, and you're like, wait, what? And said, your father could not hold out till I was back, and she goes, his good life is over. I'm like, I was gone for 5 minutes.
Yeah, no.
It's ironic too because Origins actually is like probably the best recent games. Just because it actually is like the origin story of why the assassins exist. Meanwhile, like Black Flag, you're not really an assassin, you're a pirate.
And it still had the traditional controls, and everybody loved it.
I mean, they all kind of did.
It was the best Assassin's Creed, and also what broke them. Because
absolutely, because like afterwards, I mean, I'm sorry,
there's just too many shit.
The kid is bunned. Yeah, you get to be Sherlock Holmes and fighting fight clubs, basically.
I didn't mind that per se because they were introducing guns.
I mean, they kind of introduced a gun in Assassin's Creed 2, though.
Yeah, but they were bringing it more heavily on to Syndicate. And,
and before they had guns, too, Black Flag.
More modern guns?
Yeah. Like a revolver. They had revolvers, and it was starting to get more, the blades were starting to get more stealthy, they had like kukris and...
my thing is the fight animations took way too long.
And they had sword canes, too, during that. So they were starting to...
the main male character have a top hat?
Yes.
Because that's what I was saying. I thought the gameplay like of them fighting took way too long. Because it's like if there's like a 15-second where I'm just mashing square, and you're like huda 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 huda.
In Syndicate, the bosses the gang leaders of certain areas of the city, when you have to chase them, I shot them all.
Valid.
I shot them all. And I was like, you know what? The last one, I'll actually fight. And I still kicked her ass. I nearly died, but I kicked her ass.
That just reminds me of like Markiplier. Him and his buddy Ethan, when they were doing that Unis Honest project.
Yeah.
Like Ethan, he had a knife and said, "You can't defeat me, Mark. I have the power of God and anime on my side." He had a knife, and Mark just pulled out a gun, and he goes, and then Ethan goes, It's just like, valid.
Yeah, no, absolutely valid.
But now that brings me to kind of a next question. When it comes to games, what should be more prioritized for a game? Should it be a story a game can tell, or should it be the gameplay itself?
For me, it's both. Like, there's gotta be a balance.
But then say something like Super Mario Odyssey. That game has little to no story. But the thing is, the whole entire point of it is the gameplay. You go, you bounce off your hat, you capture enemies, you use them to traverse through the level, or even then, Breath of the Wild. That's heralded as one of the greatest games. It won Game of the Year 2017. The story, hot take, story sucks. The story for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom sucks. It is barely existent, and it's copy and paste throughout the whole thing. The greatest thing about the game is how they shook up the Zelda formula and the great open world that they made. Yeah. So the thing is that like those games heavily relied on gameplay, and that's what Nintendo always kind of heavily relied on, and that's what's made them so successful. So it's not been that they've been the greatest storytellers. It's always been the gameplay for them.
That is true. So I will say gameplay is a lot more important, but sometimes there's games where it has really good gameplay, but the story is just so complete ass that it's just sometimes it's just unplayable, and that's all because sometimes the way the story designed is how the world of the game is designed. And if it's shitty, then it doesn't matter how you can just snap your fingers and you can kill like 1,000 enemies and make you feel like you're a god, but that at some point that's not gonna make you feel like the feeling's gonna go away just as quick as that snap of the finger.
We said it earlier when you initially got here. Like you played Borderlands, right?
I played 3. I've tried to finish 1 and 2. At the time I just didn't want to finish it because I didn't have fun playing it.
It's better to play with people for sure.
Yeah.
Always better.
Yeah. But the reason I brought it up is because like my buddy Nick, he says that Borderlands 2, arguably greatest story in the entire franchise. Meanwhile, Borderlands 3 is the best gameplay in the whole franchise.
Except you got those streamer influencer, villains, and that's why the story kind of sucks.
And they're like so frustratingly annoying, arguably one of the
like
most
every time
characters.
It wasn't that satisfying to killing them either. It was just more like a chore.
Yeah, because you're kind of sitting there just like, oh my god, you're
not grateful that you killed them, you're just grateful that it's over.
Yeah, it's like,
you're just glad you don't have to hear them again.
The live stream finally ended. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just like all you guys are dead, like, hey, y'all, we're an influencer. All these dead motherfuckers here. Yeah, ain't that crazy?
Look at this grave here. Look at this head. It's just yapping.
Oh, yeah. Just sticks a hand out the back. Hey, guys. Hey, I'm this dude that just died. No, not really.
Jaws falls off.
Yeah. So there's another thing I wanted to talk about, and that's where basically I get the mentality of that I think you need to play a game before you review it. Well, before you give an opinion on it, because heavily, I've said in the past, I wanted to be a reviewer growing up, just because obviously with this podcast, I have a lot of opinions. I have a lot of dumb opinions no one wants to hear, so it's great to become a reviewer to get those out there. But that was always my thing. With the reviewer, who would you respect more? Like, there is someone who says, like, Digimon Time Stranger, well, not Digimon Time Stranger, Digimon Cyber Sleuth is my least favorite game of all time. That and Hacker's Memory, my absolute least favorite games of all time. Someone says they absolutely love the game, it's a 10 out of 10, but they didn't play it. Is that opinion to me, should that opinion to me still be valid though? Nope, it's a 10 out of 10 game. Gameplay's great. Have you played it? No, but I watched someone else play it, and I can just tell it's fantastic.
That's good. Then your opinion is invalid if you don't play it.
Honestly, I feel like that's still valid though. Like, there's been times I looked at games, I seen somebody play a game, I'm like, oh, this game looks amazing.
It looks amazing, but you don't know the feel of it.
True. But
because like this, if you can watch someone beat someone in Dark Souls, that's cool and that's hype. Like, let's go, he beat it. But do you know what was more satisfying? Watching someone beat Godric or getting in there yourself and actually finally taking him down?
I think it's a matter of how fluid some of the controls are on screen. Some people might like how fluid some of the controls are.
And some people just get more enjoyment watching others succeed.
Yeah, and that's
true. But then again, should your opinion be more valid than someone who's played it then?
I think at the end of the day, it's just someone's opinion. Some people just need to either play the game or
I think that
watch
depends
it.
On the audience too, because it is currently hailing.
It really, like I said, it just depends on...
I wonder if the camera's going to pick that up.
It depends on the person.
Yeah.
It's not a majority group decision. It's, do you like how it looks on on the video. Okay, let's give it a try.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because there are some things like Poppy Playtime. I love the lore of it. I've never played the game, but even then, I can kind of tell that Chapter 5 was kind of a mess, mainly because of the gameplay and because Markiplier made a big rant about it. I've mentioned Markiplier a lot in this video.
And you still haven't seen Iron Lung.
Yeah, I know, ain't that crazy? I did. I just didn't have the time for it. It's
$7.99 on the store.
yeah, and now it's no longer in theaters, which bumps me out.
Didn't it win?
It didn't win an award, but got like $50 million dollars within like globally at this point.
what was the budget?
$3 million.
$3 million. He made a lot of money.
Yeah.
50 of
He's
them.
probably going to donate most of that. Let's be
For
honest.
47, yeah, he made $47 million off a $3 million investment.
Yeah, he's going to.
It might have been more through
I'm pretty sure.
like distributing, but even then, that couldn't have been like more than maybe like 10 million if we're being generous.
Yeah,
But
knowing him, he's going to donate most of the money he earned from that.
True.
Anyway.
I mean, he is the go. But anyway, we're getting sidetracked because now we're talking.
Okay.
We're still talking about games. So my thing is, would you listen to a reviewer like this? Here's a story. Axeman, and shout out to Axeman, he got into a drama with the dude named Quantum TV.
Yeah.
All because he played Quantum TV allegedly played Elden Ring, didn't like it, made a video of it saying how the game is trash. If you like the game, you have no friends, you have no family, you have no life. If you're a loser, and anyone who likes that game is just buns. They're terrible. But meanwhile, the game is just an endless, pointless death loop. Like a most generic response. The review was 2 minutes long. A 2-minute long review where he goes, everyone who plays this game sucks. The game sucks. All you do is die. The end. End of review.
Yeah.
And then he didn't involve any. Ooh,
Not even
Yeah.
try to capture.
I wanted to try and capture it to show, like, dang, it really is coming down hard. But basically, Quantum said all that. And then everyone kind of flamed him for it. I'm like, yeah, that wasn't really that good of a review, though.
Yeah.
But is his opinion still valid?
That's just his own personal opinion.
That's his own personal
It
opinion.
depends on the people that.
But then again, that was only 2 minutes of a review. Because we're talking about kind of objectively, was that valid?
Objectively, probably not, because
Yeah. But opinion wise, I would say
opinion
it's
is
his
opinion.
Yeah, I would say if it's at the end of the day, it's still his opinion.
The value of the opinion is depending on the
Because
person. giving it.
I know a lot of people they didn't like Elden Ring because they was like, oh, it's too hard, it's too difficult. You should be able to choose difficulties.
Yeah.
While the other half of Elden Ring,
And to me,
they was like,
the rebuttal I have for that's like getting mad at a Mario game because it's a platformer.
yeah,
That's like getting mad at Resident Evil or Dead Space or even Outlast because it's a horror game.
yeah.
Like,
I think it depends on the. I think it depends.
you need to stop dropping that.
It depends on the consumer person.
Of course, that depends on the consumer. But then again, when you're going for a review, why do you go to a review? Can anyone tell me?
Well, there's a variety of reasons. Me personally, I'd go to a review to see what the person I'm interested in watching what they think of a game I might be interested in.
True.
Because it won't sway my opinion what they say about it. But it's like if it's a negative review, I'll be like, okay, cool. I just probably didn't like it. If it's on sale, I'll still get it. I mean, because like games are expensive now.
Yeah.
But it's like at the same time, if he likes it, it's like, oh my god, he liked the game I was thinking of liking. That's crazy. No way. We have the same taste. We have a reason to connect.
But then again, if you got the same taste as someone, that's what a review is and what it should be. Because again, this is from me. I'm getting a big head about this. That's what a review is. Because when you go to someone for a review, like if I go to a YouTube video for a review, like Video Game Donkey, I go to him for a review. I've given all my power basically to him to get his thoughts on the game. Now, of course, the decision to actually get the game and play it or not, that's my decision. And of course, it's always the consumer's decision. But when it comes to a reviewer, what matters is integrity, because if they give a fair, honest review of it, and of course it goes by person to person, who's going to be like the most fair about it.
Yeah.
But even then, Donkey says he acknowledges his shortcomings. He says he doesn't like RPGs. He doesn't like turn-based games because they're boring, and he despises it, and he hates anime. But then he says, so it should carry a lot of weight. When I tell you Persona 5, a turn-based anime RPG is actually fun, that should carry a lot of weight then.
Yeah.
So that's where it comes for most reviewers. Because then, bringing back to Quantum TV, it actually came out from his wife. He never played the game. Yeah. He just watched videos to give a review of it. But then should that be the norm, that people can now no longer play the game themselves and just make a review of it based on what everyone else is saying? Or would you have more integrity actually playing the game yourself and then giving your opinion on it? Whether or not it aligns with a large majority of people, would it be better that you played it yourself and then gave your honest-to-God review?
I think it's better off you just play it. Mm-hmm. Because if you're trying, like, say that giving reviews is what you do on a platform, that's your whole shtick, then you can't just watch it. You'll watch it if you want to do a review on it. That's up to you. But
because you also have to keep in mind you can do articles and stuff too.
Yeah,
and like you don't have to. You can do a review and visually experience it. Like yes, you're missing the fundamental of playing it, but it's like.
But you can't say that it's trash or everything. You can say it doesn't look like my kind of game personally. But here's what I have seen. You guys, for review, you guys stick to the facts. What's the mechanics? You die, you come back to life. Like
what makes the game terrible?
Yeah, what makes the game terrible?
Yo, Sean's cooking up a 5-star meal here.
And depending on your what you like or dislike, that might be different to the other people watching you. You gotta stick, like I said, to the facts of what the game, what makes it unique. Is it turn-based? You don't like turn-based. Okay. But like you just said, you had a guy that said he's done like turn-based, anime, all that. He played it, he liked it, and he's recommending to people to give
he still doesn't think it's the greatest game of all time. He goes out by a 5 rating system. He rated it a 3 out of 5. But it's a 3 out of 5 of a game where it has everything that he should not like about it. Yeah. But he still rated it that high.
Yeah, it's either way. You got to play it in order for, if you're trying to give people a review to have your opinion validated, you got to play the game. Okay. If you watch it, you can maybe post about it like, hey, this is not my kind of game. I don't want to play it, or do an article, whatever. But if you're going to be making a video saying that you think it's trash, then no one's going to give a shit what you have to say.
Valid. Yeah. So my counter argument.
Counter argument.
I do have a counter argument.
Yeah.
So like, yes, you do have to play the game. I agree. Honestly, when it comes to games, I think realistically they should bring demos back. That
was the whole point of demos.
Yeah, exactly.
If you had back in the day, you had demos. Lost Planet 2. Freaking
dude, that's that game.
Crackdown 2. They had freaking. Did they have a Halo demo? I can't remember.
Back when like they were releasing magazines and stuff, the original Halo had a demo.
Yeah.
And Halo Reach had one too.
There was Dragon Ball Z games that had demos. There were a bunch of other games with demos. Demos were the whole point of companies to like, all right, work out bugs. See if it's fun. See what we need to change.
They kind of have betas for like live service games and stuff now, but that's not exactly the same because some of them can be open and closed.
You gotta sign up for those things most of the time.
Those betas just end up being the game.
Yeah,
because true. Fortnite was a beta.
I mean, that's also kind of the same with a demo.
That SCP game I recommend you. It's still in alpha testing.
Yeah,
I mean, but it looks like until that statue starts sliding on the ground again and running me down for no reason just because I go like this.
They actually updated the game, so there's more levels.
Oh my god!
Like when I played,
there's 2 new game modes too.
Oh my god! I played, Arc Raiders beta, and then when the actual release came out, it was honestly amazing. Like the beta, from the beta to the actual game release, they fixed and tweaked so many things, added new stuff that people wanted into the game. So I would definitely say, yeah, betas.
I thought you put your hand in his pocket and just shoveled it around. I'm like, what are you doing?
They need to bring demos back because that's how like people like, okay, that's how I know if I want to buy this game or not.
Yeah.
So
that's something I want to expand upon too. I just say here, Digimon, Cyber Sleuth, and Hacker's Memory, worst games I've ever played, in my opinion. Are they the worst games ever made? No, worst games I've ever played, though. Oh, personally. But then again, Digimon Time Stranger. It's also a Digimon story game. So were Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, right? Bruce was hyping it up and showing me stuff. I'm like, no, it looks good. No, don't. Remember how you got burned last time. Remember. And finally a demo came out. I'm like, oh, thank God, a demo. I played the demo. I'm like, okay, how much has it changed? Well, voice acting? Oh, my auto battles?
Oh, auto regeneration?
Auto regeneration?
Quick attacks?
Actual effort into a story? Like, oh my God. And then I played the game. Now it's a 9 out of 10 game for me. It is it's an amazing game, amazing Digimon experience, the absolute best Digimon game that's ever been released, even if the main actual story was kind of dumb. But that is something I do agree that should be brought back. But until then, we have no choice but to rely on reviewers and kind of the general public. And the problem that it's kind of become of the general public that I think kind of ties into credibility of everything are dishonest, disgenuine comments that you see all the time. Whether they're real, whether they're bots, that's everyone
bot like people.
AI?
Yeah.
No, not that. Like more
people
they
who-
hire people to make like,
Negative reviews.
negative reviews, good,
Or just
like,
negative comments, or just like they see the next Pokemon Winds and Waves trailer. Speaking of which, Pokemon Winds and Waves, that looks immaculate so far. Pombon, I'm already.
Hey, just remember who got burned last time when that game came out.
Namir, who are you picking?
Okay. Pombon looks adorable. I know people are terrified that thing is going to get on 2 legs.
Me too. I
Yeah,
pray to
I-
God they keep it on.
Honestly,
they keep
I
a
hope
quadrupedal.
keep 'em on forward because I feel like it will look like the design wise they can go with that is through the roof. But that's a difficult choice.
I'm just glad my boy Krabby's in it.
I know you said of everything you saw of that trailer, Krabby was the thing that got you the most excited. I'm like, of all the graphical improvements, the way the water looks, the way the characters look, everything, Krabby was what got you the most hype.
I think I'm gonna go with the I forgot the gecko one name.
Gakwa.
Gakwa, yeah.
Gekomon.
Gakwa. The My Little Pet Shop, that's going to be the feminine one. Every single generation since Generation 6, they've always added one that looks super feminine.
Unless they make it like just they keep it on 4 legs and then they
You saw the eyelashes, it's going to be a diva.
hopefully they make it like a giant.
Its personality, they already... If you look at the Pokemon...
it does give off that.
Yeah, but anyway, back to what I'm saying. That trailer came out. That looks really good.
does.
Bruce, are you done? Bruce. You're making a weird noise. It's echoing. Stop. And I'll stop yelling at you when you stop making the noise.
Oh, what is that? What?
Oh, that was her.
What'd you think? Amir just give you a big...
No, that would be so concerning. You also need to wash his mouth out immediately.
Probably.
Oh,
But
All right. Okay.
But hang on. But there are so many disgenuine comments, like on TikTok, even on the official page, of disgenuine people saying, looks like a PS3 game.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they finally caught up to PS4 graphics. It's like,
I mean, but that's a valid argument.
not really.
Kind of is.
Not really. Because
The last 2 Pokemon games have looked terrible.
yeah, they've looked terrible, but now you want to say that, but compared to the previous ones, now it looks amazing.
Yeah, but that's you judging the game before you've even played.
That's not me judging the game. It looks amazing. I don't know. I'm saying visually it looks amazing. I'm not saying the game as a whole looks amazing. I'm saying visually. People can't judge it fully based on just a single trailer. You can't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, some people do, but that's
what.
that's how they waste.
But that's what I mean. But people are saying looks like a PS3 game. I'm like, no, none of the Nintendo game, no Nintendo game looks like a high res. Because at that point, everything should strive to look like Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh.
Please,
Exactly. But if you want to make that dumb argument that, it looks like a PS3 game, graphics don't matter that much. What matters is the gameplay.
And this brings back to our last topic. I think if you can say graphics don't matter to a game, that's how you know you're a gamer, bro. Because like if you're one of the people, and like I've done it before, I'm guilty of it at some point in time. But I was like, if you can look at a game, it's like, ooh, this looks really good. I'm interested. But like,
It turns out dog shit.
yeah. Rise of Ronin, for example. I would rather watch snails race from getting like like sprayed on them and they try to survive for their life. That's more entertaining.
So that just comes back to the credibility of people itself. Now, people can have their own individualized opinions. One hot take I'll throw out: Red Dead Redemption 2 overrated. I am just saying.
Oh my god!
Super realistic, by the way.
Super realistic. The realism kind of throws me off.
Grand Theft Auto, but
Never
Cowboys
finished it.
and all that.
Don't feel bad.
I finished it.
On mine's fine, though.
It was finished it. It was cool. It was good. Arthur Morgan is the GOAT. The entirety of the game as a whole, just kind of, to me, it's more like an 8 out of 10 game. It's a solid game. It's a good game. It's not the masterpiece I think everyone hypes it up to be. But then again, that is my opinion, and that's me, genuine, who's played and beat the game 3 times.
Yeah.
So that just comes to the integrity of the public in general. And I think we've lost the art of reviewing and credibility when it comes to opinions. Because if you're just someone that just craps on games all the time, I don't think you're a true gamer, because then you're not telling me what you like. Or if you just say everything is good, nothing is bad. If you can't tell me anything that's bad, I can never trust your opinion on anything that's good.
He's directly attacking you right
You
now.
gotta be able to tell
I'm not directly attacking him.
Yes, because you
what
like
parts you
Pokemon,
like
every
and what
Pokemon
parts
design.
you don't like.
Please don't tell me you came around to Megastar me. I will literally chuck my phone at you.
Sean, what were you saying? I'm so sorry.
I'm saying that in order to give a decent review, you guys say things that you think are going for it, things that are not going for it. If there's nothing going for it, say what you think should help improve it. Other than that, if you're just like saying it's dog shit, don't buy it. You gotta give a valid reason.
Okay.
If it's just because that you're bad at playing it, then you're like,
That don't mean it's bad. I'm terrible. Horizon Zero Dawn. We brought that up a million times. Hot take from you. Have you played it?
I have not.
Gets back into what we were saying.
It actually, because like initially the rebuttal that I had was simple. It was like, so like, again, that goes back to the comment you just brought up. And it was like, honestly, if one person's opinion of a game can sway your opinion, then maybe you shouldn't be taking opinions to begin with. Like, form your own first. Look at multiple reviews.
True, but games are now up to $70, and that's not a chump change.
That's why I'm saying you should look at multiple opinions. Like,
I'm not saying one person, but that's why I think the art of review and credibility when it comes to reviews too, especially gaming, just anything, games or movies nowadays.
Yeah.
Hey, we've kind of lost the art of it.
Particularly, dude. But like, even with your comment, that would still even apply if someone's never played the game. Because like, what if they have a unique viewpoint on the game that they were only able to notice because they can't play it? So like, what about people who can't actually like play them because of physical limitations? So like, they like to play the game, but they have to experience it differently than we do, or they can only.
Were you talking about people with disabilities?
Yeah. Like, what
disability?
If they can't,
well, that is a small outlier compared to.
I mean, yeah, they're still a part of the group.
They're part of the group, sure, but that is kind of a small outlier. Not saying to discredit them, because especially Microsoft, that's one good thing they do. They have done, they create controllers and stuff, but I don't think a majority of it can be swayed based on a minority of disfigurements.
But it's more just like that.
It's like I saw this one TikTok video. This dude said he got into a major accident, almost lost his hand, and then that led him to the thing he loves FromSoft games. They should have a lower difficulty slider, because what if now he's not able to play FromSoft games because it's too hard? And I kind of thought, dude, if you lose a hand, all games are going to be difficult to play.
Yes.
Yeah.
So at the same time, disfigure.
You're on the one hand permanent strap.
By my opinion, yes.
Some people be playing with their toes, bro. That's like so.
I know.
Someone played Dark Souls with like the Guitar Hero controller.
I sent my daughter the tongue.
Oh yeah, someone beat Dark Souls with a Guitar Hero controller.
Yeah.
And that dude has the absolute most amount of respect in the community because, god dang, just like let me solo her. Like that dude.
Honestly,
goodness.
so this is my hot take. He shouldn't have that much respect. Like, yes, he's able to beat a boss like in a very unique way, very consistently. But it's like, do you respect? Okay, so this brings up the weight option of it. Do you respect someone who can beat Melania solo, or do you respect someone who can beat Halo on Legendary Lasso? Personally, I'm taking the Lasso because that is significantly harder. And if you want to make it, you get an actual argument. Halo 2, Lasso, all goes on. You ain't finishing it. You ain't making it out the second, or maybe first level. I can't even make it past the second level because that's
So you're not worthy of respect then.
That's basically that's where the infamous sniper jackals come in, I do believe. And good luck, buddy.
Yeah, but back to your original whole point of it. Who has more respect? I think I think also that does depend, like if you even like the game or not. Because if you played it but didn't like it, at the same time, yeah, you kind of earn the respect, but at what cost?
Yeah.
But then again,
You just wasted time. You could have been trying to find a better game or doing some like information.
Because it comes back to the point of if you didn't play it, then personally, it's going to have to just be a me thing. I don't respect your opinion as much as someone who's played it. Because someone who's played it, it can give me all of the good and bad of it.
Well, because you can even take, like, for example,
like you cannot tell me, hey, like how fluid Dark Souls is compared to Elden Ring.
but that's an eye test thing. You can visually see that.
You can visually see it, you can't feel it.
You can see it though.
You can see it, you can't feel it. That's what a game is, because the base part of it is the gameplay. The gameplay is a major part of it. Now you can like a game, you can like a world, you can like all of that. However,
go ahead. He's brewing.
okay, so you can like the game, how it looks, you can like the visuals, you can even think it's satisfying how it looks to play. But if you didn't actually play it, in my opinion, and I can't take your argument at full face value then, because at the same time, for me to respect that opinion. Now the thing is, like I said, anyone can like a game, anyone can have that opinion, but for me, when it comes to, like I said, with Digimon Cyber Sleuth, I played the game, I think it's terrible. Someone didn't play the game, but they think it's a 10 out of 10 game. Why'd you take a picture?
I wanted to.
But it's a 10 out of 10 game. But at the same time, it's like, okay, well, I don't really think you have all the knowledge of it since you didn't play it. However, if someone played it and still said it's a 10 out of 10, it's like, that will have to be something then I respect.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you go because you've been brewing for a minute, but
Yeah.
I have a comment for what you just stated.
Yeah.
But we're gonna let him go because he's been brewing.
Okay. So-
I don't forget what I'm about to say.
The last game that I have like really sat down, looked at a whole bunch of people play and made my own opinion off of what I've seen and information I have got off of it was Arc Raiders. And I remember because it was still in beta, so only like content creators and people who signed up for it can play it. So I was like, okay, this game looks amazing. Off of everything I've seen from it, off of what people have done, what people have seen, what people have found, I would say I had more knowledge than some people who even played it. Because some people who played it and haven't watched other people play it or found.
I'm not saying you can't have more knowledge of it.
True.
Like you can not play Bloodborne yet. You could study the entire Bloodborne lore and know everything about it, and while not ever playing the game.
He's living proof.
Yeah,
True.
I know everything about the Bloodborne lore. Don't test me.
Wasn't going.
See, but I would say you can definitely have an opinion, a valid opinion, even if you didn't play the game. Especially if you put in the time.
I mean,
and
the thing.
research.
But now, if you're telling me you should or shouldn't play this game, or if you think it's a 10 out of 10 or not, my thing is you can have that opinion. I'm not saying you can't have that opinion, but it's something that I either can take at face value or can't, depending if you actually played it or not. Because that then at that point, then we can't have a thing where it's like, hey, like I said, that new Pokemon trailer, that looks amazing. That looks like something I'm going to have a lot of fun with. The ultimate cases, you're right, Bruce. I may not have fun with the game. I didn't have fun with Scarlet and Violet. But then again, yeah, that's a real possibility. I may not have fun with it, but I'm optimistic about that I will have fun, and that's just what it is. It's kind of not to quote Across the Spider-Verse, but it's a leap of faith, Miles. And that's what everything is before you buy and play the game. Because like I said, I have more of the reviewer mindset of to respect it. Like if a major company, like they didn't, a major company, I think it was Game Rant, maybe if I remember right, but they played New Super Mario Bros. For the Wii, and they gave a review of it, and it was a 5 out of 10. They didn't beat the game. Actually, no, it was Crash Bandicoot. It would actually, that they gave a 5 out of 10, the remake, like the trilogy remake. They gave the review 5 out of 10. They didn't beat the game, though.
I don't think you need to necessarily beat the game.
For a story game, I actually kind of think you do. You don't need to complete it, but you do need to at least beat it.
That's the same thing.
No, complete. No. I mean completing. I mean getting 100%, like being a completionist. Like that means platinum. Getting a platinum for every trophy, finding all the collectibles, finding every single little thing in the game. That's being a completionist.
Yeah.
I mean, because so the reason I got confused is because like that's a completely.
Well, completing.
Completing it and beating it are the same thing because in
some
it
games
depends on the user as well.
Yeah.
Like for example, completing and beating a game is the same thing. Like
The thing is, I've never fully completed Bloodborne, yet I've beaten that game so many times. Completing it because you have to go through the Chalice dungeons and fuck the Chalice dungeons.
Valid.
I've never platinumed Bloodborne. It's my favorite game of all time. I've never platinumed it though.
So I have a side hot take, and I think like the achievements are kind of stupid. Like, yeah, it's a sense of like.
But then that's part of the completion.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's that.
Because I know some people get a rise out of that.
Lego Star Wars is.
Because I was sitting there, when the Insomniac Spider-Man games came out, I've 100%ed all of those at least 5 times.
I've 100%ed it in game, but I still haven't unlocked all the rewards.
Yeah.
I have. I have every single thing in there.
Yeah, I know completionists, they love like trophies and all
not
that.
bad because how fun the swinging is. It's just so entertaining. You kind of forget about it.
As long as they make it fun, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. But then, Bruce, you had another thing you were saying from what I said.
I'm not saying, unfortunately, I probably forgot it.
It was about the Digimon Cyber Sleuth. I played the game.
Right, okay. Because it was like, and then, so for that, there's a different, because I kind of plays into the whole thing as well. Like, if you are a fan of the franchise, so like even in my case being a Halo fan, Halo 5 is the worst Halo game, period. Because the trailers lied, the gameplay lied, the multiplayer isn't for your casual gamer, so if you're not a casual or a fan of the series, you're not gonna like it. And it was just, there were so many things wrong with the game that like, but as a fan, you're still gonna play it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like that would affect the beat and the completion thing on top of the played it / just watching it. Because in your case, you're a Pokemon fan and so are you.
Absolutely.
The Pokemon games that you didn't like, you played them, right? And like honestly, from eye test, I have personally never paid.
Paid? Well, you've definitely never paid for one. Actually, no, you
Brilliant Diamond and Sword.
Honestly,
you never paid.
That's a whole little side rant, but
I mean, you can go on it at your second because I was sitting there thinking about it, and I was like, from the games that you played that were bad, you could have eye tested those and see those were going to be bad.
No, you couldn't. Nope.
I promise you.
I don't believe that because like I say, it still goes and said like it looks bad, but maybe the gameplay will pull through. I played it. No, the gameplay didn't pull through.
Exactly, but I could have told you that. Not that you play it.
You didn't know that then. You just gave an estimated guess. Like, hey, it looks like it won't. Therefore, in my brain, it won't. But that's more of an objective thing. Meanwhile, games, unfortunately, are subjective. But objectively, how should we quantify, what makes a good review?
I think
what makes a good review or what makes a good opinion. The thing is, I hate Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, my least favorite Pokemon on games they've ever created. I beat that game 3 times.
Yeah. Honestly,
but that's because you're a fan. That's not
true.
because you like the game.
No,
You're doing it for the love of the game, not because of the actual game.
Exactly, but I can still tell you that game is bad, even though that means I still have respect on the fact I can say it is bad, but I still play it. Yeah. The thing is, it's bad, but there is something wrong. Just like with Digimon, I was having a miserable time throughout the game. Sorry, Kimmy, I kind of kicked you. My bad, Kiwi. I was having a terrible time in both of those games. After the first one, I'm like, Bruce, that was terrible. Why'd you do that? I'm like, no, trust me, Hacker's Memory is way better. I'm like, okay, I slogged through that game. At one point, I thought about quitting, about stopping. I didn't. And I went through the game because that to me shows me that even in something bad, something can bring you back to it. Something can, but I still can I can still, not objectively, but subjectively, I can very much say it's a bad thing. And I can have respect calling it bad because that's why I think you value the good and the bad with the good. Yeah. So it's like there is some good in the Scarlet and Violet games, but that's what's been there the entire time. The catching, trading, evolving, and battling.
There's nothing that game added to the franchise.
Exactly. And that's why it's the worst.
On the whole, did nothing good though.
As a whole, it did good because as a whole, it still did good. As a whole, it's not entirely bad because there's still something that can draw you in. For one, new Pokemon, and B, yeah, it has what's been in the previous ones. So yeah, you should just go play those. But at the same time, if it still has what made the other ones good, then you can still say that is still a part that is good within the new games, even though everything else they've added is still pretty bad. Mm-hmm. So it's not, when it comes to a review or in my opinion, what opinion of it, when I give an opinion of it, this also just be how I make an opinion. I know I'm ranting a lot in this video. Yeah. I'm very opinionated. I got a smug head. but basically, anytime I give an opinion of something, I give the bad with the good and the good with the bad.
You mean the pros and cons list?
Yeah, basically the pros and cons and what outweighs what. Yeah. So at the same time, I think all the cons of that game outweigh the good, making it bad, but there is still some good there to where if that's what you like, you can still latch onto it. Yeah. Just like with the Digimon. And the catching, battling, and leveling them up and the digivolving them is still satisfying. Yeah. Not really the leveling up because the grind fest was the absolute worst thing about that game. And like take 3 hours to get one mon onto evolve. But that was still, but digivolving them is still something that brought me to the franchise. To where even if I can say didn't like it, I can still have the integrity of saying I still think they're bad. Yeah. Even if they had something I thought was good.
I'm going to say Scarlet and Violet, then it brought open world, like 3D open world.
They kind of did that with the wild areas, but even then, I think it's a bad open world because...
True, because of the graphics and the glitches.
Not even graphics, because like I said, graphics aren't in the end-all, be-all. It can look ugly as sin, but the problem can be from the tech side, whether it breaks and glitches a lot. Yeah. That is a problem.
That was the main problem. Like
looking at it, sure, if you can get past the ugly look, like, it can still be fun. If it's glitchy and broken, then it's unplayable.
That was the main problem with it. But I would say it brought us our first ever like full Pokemon game that's 3D open world.
Don't mean that it's good. Sure, it did that, but it didn't do it good to the point to where I wish they would not have done it and saved it for something like Waves and Waters, which actually looks good. But then again, I'm open to it being bad. I don't believe it's going to be, but then again, hasn't come out. I could be wrong.
Because I know people were saying Scarlet and Violet, like when the Scarlet and Violet trailers was coming out, it was like, oh, this looks really good. And we're getting our first open world.
I thought it looked bad, mainly because even in the trailer, it showed the frame rate drops of the sunflower and the windmill. Like, if the frame rate drops are in your trailer, that's a problem. Like, if it shows it's having trouble and it looks ugly, then that's kind of a problem. But then again, graphics, not everything. It could still be good.
Yeah.
it wasn't, but then again, you wouldn't know until you played it.
I feel like you could know if you didn't play it.
You never played it.
Yeah.
You never played it, so you can't really say that though.
Well, no, I feel like I could still say that because sure, I haven't played it, but I know everything that's still wrong with it.
Yeah, you know everything that's still wrong with it, but you haven't actually played it to experience it.
I haven't experienced what's wrong with it, yeah, but I do know.
But the experience can weigh. It's just like this going a little bit off topic, I guess. But it's like imagine being kidnapped and with a knife over your neck. Now that sounds terrible, right? Mm-hmm. Now, would it be worse hearing about that, or would it be worse experiencing that?
Depends on the circumstance.
Well,
I don't think so. I think it'd be worse experiencing it.
It's more for argument's sake. Although, I have a question for you.
For him.
What was the topic you were thinking of?
Yeah, there was. I thought that was what you were.
No.
I'm like, I thought you were cooking. I'm like, hey, you're kind of cooking me. Sean cooked a 5-star meal earlier. You're cooking on a 1-star. What's happening here?
No. Okay. So,
just to be fair, this will be our final topic.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've been going on for a while.
yeah. No, I was saying, Shining. Wait. What was it called?
Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl.
Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I enjoyed that game. People hate
You
on
can
it.
enjoy the game, sure.
People hate on it. People say it was terrible. I loved it. I loved everything about it. I loved how.
Did you play it?
Yep.
Okay.
Played it, beat it, and everything.
I tried to steal a glide score from him. He wouldn't trade it to me, so I was going to steal it.
Me, that game is terrible. The worst main series we've gotten, because at least Scarlet and Violet was trying to do something new. It failed, but at least it was trying to do something new. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, it couldn't even do what previous Pokemon games did.
I feel like they did the main problem I would say I have with it is that they should have done how they should have basically did
how Oras did it.
Yeah, like they should have put all the Gen 4.
Well, the thing is, you can get the previous evolutions. You can't fully evolve Pokemon, which is stupid.
Yeah, that was my main issue with it. But other than that,
TM's break again like it did in the original, but then again in Ruby and Sapphire, TM's broke. In Oras Gen 6, after Gen 5, they stopped breaking. They didn't break in Oras. So the reason it's bad is the mix mash of them not knowing what to do and then giving the worst option for everything.
Honestly, in my head, I feel like they try to keep it as faithful as it was to the original.
Even you can keep it faithful without it overstepping the faithfulness, because you should bring, like, if they wanted to keep it faithful, then you can't argue that they brought in the underground Pokemon.
They did bring the underground Pokemon.
So you can't argue it's to be faithful then, because at that point that's just lazy.
Well, I feel like
I think they're so bored with the argument that they start like rock, paper, scissors. But
like I said,
but anyway, the thing that I'll say about it all, because we do need to start wrapping up, is you have played it, and again, I think the games are terrible. It's like what Digimon Cyber Sleuth, I said, hey, terrible game, but someone else played it and liked it. You at least played it, so I can still respect the opinion. Because why? You played it. True. You saw everything that was wrong. You experienced everything that was wrong. Yet, you still liked it. I'm like, okay. Oh my God. So, you still liked it.
Mic on his hoodie. I was like, I just lost him.
I wonder if they can still hear you.
No, it can. Because it's like pointed.
Yeah. All right. But anyways, anyone else got anything to add?
Hell no.
me and TJ could go on and on about Pokemon.
We absolutely could.
Do episode. I'll edit that one. TJ's got this one, bro.
But anyway, guys, that was this episode of the Safe Session. A lot of getting really distracted. A lot of people making fools of themselves. But anyway, hey, this has been our podcast. Signing off. Make sure to like, save, and subscribe. All right, bye, guys.
See you.